one of the questions that we had from chat, if you don't mind, Feather's asking, are you able to discuss the races in the preview? I only saw Vek and human models. Is there a reason why any of the other races weren't displayed? And I'm going to preface this by saying it is my experience. And Maggie has said, they are further along than they show. It is my experience that at the time of testing this, and it was spot testing, I'm going to add this in with it. It was spot testing in terms of we weren't really given free run of the entire world. We were kind of asked to meet up at certain locations and then do the spot testing or the Node Wars testing. And the options that we have for that currently were the Kaelar and the Vek.
Right. I think Fippo puts it well. It was not a character creator test. It was a test for Node Wars and finding the fun within that experience. And
yes.
And to not have a dwarf, believe me, was very frustrating for me to, try and make a choice outside of that. However, what I decided was okay. The silver lining is that, we're a guild about fate, and having a Vek is something that's huge for the Vek to be about fate. And so I got to play a Vek with the option to kind of just appease that interest for the Iron Coin. But the limited choices, like we weren't able to really. They actually suggested that we not personalize our characters and kind of go for the default and choose your class and get into testing, because it really wasn't about creating your character.
Yeah, because Fubo adds a great point. When you introduce more variables, it's harder to find the issues. So when doing this type of testing, generally you do not want to have all of the options available, especially if you're trying to find like network and general system bugs. And code is really complicated, you guys. I can say that as a web developer. Code is really complicated. There are times where the craziest thing will mess with something else, and you're like, why is that even messing with that? And it would not make any sense. So, I'm sure they have their reasons that, everything is locked down. Like Fupo said, minimize risk of like adding in just random chaotic components causing an issue, and making sure that the Node Wars itself is working before worrying about adding in different elements. And Fupo also just added, it's very standard for alpha testing. It's almost always how he's seen it in all the projects that have helped with over the decades. So yeah, and that's a great perspective to have. It's Indarix. Thank you for the stretch.
Yep.
It's a long stream, you guys. We actually just conversed privately, and we are going to go another 30 minutes for you guys.
Oh, that's it? Mm-hmm. I could go 2 more hours. Let's go.
2 more hours. We're going to stream for 2 hours straight. 3 hours
them with that. They'll want it.
Relax.
They'll want it.
Just take it easy.
Been a coder. I've copied and pasted the same text in a new file. The original failed to compile, but the copy paste compiled and ran perfectly. Exactly. I've had that happen to me too. Mm-hmm. Or like when you finally go to show your boss that this bug is not working, and then it magically runs just because your boss is looking at the code.
Runs perfectly. Yeah.